All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday on the 12th of March. How's everybody doing? Good to see everyone back. Looks like everyone is wide awake here. Good to see you, JJ, Deb. Good to see you, Todd, Wayne. There you go. Harold, George, Cliff. Good to see you, Donna, Neil. All right, all cyber traders. How you doing? Hopefully, everyone is ready for a brand new week. Hopefully, with this week, there's going to be a brand new adventure. We saw what happened last week with the market being up 440 points on Friday. What a great rally. I know a lot of us traded a lot of ETFs, but there were also a couple other stocks that did pretty well. That were not big percentage gainers and losers. We'll check them out. There was some great iceberg orders. Also, classes were going on last week, which are now going into the following week. Guys, we've got a really packed schedule going to this week. You got 3 days of classes. You got 3 days, all week of trading. So I'll give you a heads up on that. But before we do that, we'll do a couple of shopping. We'll take a look what's going on in the market. Everything looks Jim and dandy so far, but remember what happened last week. If you made money, if you lost money, you broke even, you didn't do anything, that's okay. This is what's great about day trading. You wake up, you know exactly what you made. Today's a brand new day. So before we get started, guys, just let everybody know we have a new group of new members that always start on our Mondays. I'd like to welcome all the new members here at CyberTrade University. Guys, all we can tell you is just look, listen, and learn. Remember, this is a trading room. This is not a teaching room. Watch the traders, how they trade, how we work with them. And if you want to learn how to do it, just talk to Education Advisor, and they'll tell you a little bit more about how you could do this as a full-time career. And by the way, it's not a full-time job. Now, a couple of stocks I want to talk about last week before we go into the, by the way, this stock's doing great, OCLR. I know some of you guys hopefully jumped in a little bit earlier. I don't want to jump ahead, but that stock was a great buy. Right now, it's testing major resistance levels right here. You can see it right there, which is right at that resistance. You got about 25,000 share seller iceberg order. Kind of hit it there before it backed right off. Just want to point that out right now before we start moving around. All right, so what traded last week? Now, the NEAT, which was one fun stock. That stock has been everywhere. NEAT, you could see that one went from 980 all the way up to about 1160. This stock has been on fire lately. You could see long-term chart. This stock, a lot of you remember it. And for all the new members that are here, we did trade this stock back in December. It went from 5 all the way to 35. Very volatile stock. You got to be one of the. You got to be more than a. You got to be a greater than a phase 2 trader to trade it, maybe in a 3. The stock has kept pretty volatile, but when you really qualify, you could trade it. You could see how much money you make on it. It's been a great run. NEAT was a great stock last week. By the way, anyone saw the thing on Saturday Night Live regarding the? I thought it was hysterical. It's getting a lot of publicity regarding the collusion with Trump, and they were talking about, and they try to mix it with The Bachelor. I don't know, they were making a whole skit on it. You guys see it? You got to watch it. You can see it on YouTube. So anyway, the reason why I bring it up is that, first, I thought it was hysterical, but the reason why I'm bringing it up as a trader, the funny part is this: is at the end of that conversation, they asked, the girl asks, Mueller, or whatever his name is, in this skit, he's like, what am I supposed to do? And they and Mueller says, did you trade X? Did you trade U.S. Steel or something like that? So I thought that was really funny. And but us as traders, we get it. You know what I mean? So anyway, U.S. Steel was a pretty good stock last week. Hold on, let me just fix this timeline because I have this pretty wrong here. There we go, to the 3-minute chart. So you can see that stock took a big hit, came right back down, went right back up. But overall, on a swing trade, $20 stock all the way to 45. You could see the big run up a couple of days ago when it ran from 35 all the way to 46. So anyway, it was a really good swing trade. Our day trading is really pretty much done with this stock right now. So that pretty much kills it with the U.S. Steel. Now, what else did we have that was good last week? We had that one. A couple other ones. Want to bang them out pretty quick. Obviously, AKS was the same one following U.S. Steel. And then the ECYT. Just bring that one up right there. So ECYT was a great fun stock in the pre-market. You could see we made a lot of money. This thing ran from like $8.80 all the way to about $10, and then it started building a Fausto flag and just tanked all over the place. But this stock, you could see here, it went from $3 to $8, almost $9. Great swing trade. We did pretty well with that one also. But once this died out in pre-market, we pretty much finished with it. And then overall, I don't want to go over all of them, but you saw what happened on Friday. Some of you, I'm not a big fan of ETFs, but when you have a market that runs like last week, that's something that you want to basically look at. All right, a couple other stocks I want to start bringing up. Let's start getting into this morning and our watch list. Everybody ready for the watch list, guys? All right, now, what do we know about Mondays? Well, listen, there's a lot of people don't like to come out with news over the weekend. So there's not really that much going on. So Monday mornings are kind of a little iffy. So the list doesn't get as big as much as we like. Remember, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are our best days to trade. But there are a couple of stocks I want to keep an eye on. First of all, I want you to keep an eye on the Micron. Micron not only has been a very good day trade, it's been a phenomenal swing trade stock. You could see this thing went from 40 to 55, and it's still strong. I mean, Micron. I've been trading Micron for the past 25 years, and I see Micron go from 90 down to 12, 90 to 12, 90 to. You go back and bring a chart on this in 25 years, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But now Micron, I guess, is getting into the same business as whatchamacallit, Nvidia. So they're like one of the big competitions regarding about the gaming product. So anyway, I guess it's doing pretty well, and it's also cheaper too. So that makes a big thing. All right, so that one's a pretty good stock. That's moving pretty well. A couple other ones. I'm keeping NEAT, NETE, back on my watch list again. Great pre-market trading. I like the trend of the stock. We know how it's been trading for a while. We know how it moves. We're going to put that back on the watch list. We all know about the OCLR. The OCLR, by the way, great trade. Just want to bring this up, guys. What did the stock just do? It just backed off. Why? Did you see the 25,000 share seller we told you that was out there sitting there at 10.04? This is what trading's all about. So great witness of what trading's all about. If you didn't see that order, you basically just cost yourself about 20 cents profit. All right, so anyway, in the pre-market. So that one, but listen, that guy might get take out. We'll see what happens when it opens up. But as of right now, it's got to break through that barrier. AAOI is another one that's got some good movement. Up $29 stock. Stock's got, it's not up a lot, but it's got decent volume, 39,000 shares, about 3.6%. Spread's a little bit big, but I like the pre-market, so we're going to put that one on the watch list. Next one on the watch list, QD. All right, this one just popped. All right, I saw this one earlier. I guess you just made a big move just now. The stock's up 9%, 500,000 shares already traded. You could see here on the long term, the stock was 34, went down to $10. Very strong. Stock got decimated. You could see that right here. But she's really strong. She's popped about 30 cents. Great high frequency trades. Look at that, 4,000 share buyers. You got a couple of big sellers right here. So it looks like program trading's kicking in pretty nicely on that QD. All right, next one, NPTD. Come on. Why are you so slow? Did I spell it wrong? NPO. Yes, I did spell it wrong. Was it NPTN? That's what it was. NPTN. All right, so this one up pretty nicely, 38,000 shares. Not the craziest of volumes, but it is it's up almost 7%. It's got a little bit of a 5-cent spread. She's gapping up pretty nicely. I like what I saw last week, how the thing trended up pretty nicely. Stock right now looks like it's going to be testing some close resistance levels right around here. If it does break out of that resistance, this thing can go past like $8.50, $9, which is right up our alley. What else I have? Okay, so listen, there's a couple of ETFs making some moves. The UGAZ is moving pretty nicely. Listen, you can see that stock. It's got a great pre-market trading. You can see what, looking at long term, the stock obviously didn't do too well. If that's right, it used to be a $2,500 stock, went all the way down to the 50s. This is great. This is what's the crazy thing about ETFs. I mean, we'll talk about it in class, but you got to be careful. You got to be really good. These, People think about the good stories about what an ETF is, but people don't realize how volatile they are and dangerous. Anyway, the Dow doesn't really look like it's really doing anything this morning, so we don't have the craziest of lists of stock that we want to look at. So just remember, we're always going to find a new, probably one or two of them make big moves. The rest will be garbage, and then we'll find another 3, 4 when the market opens up. So if you're a new member, just sit back, watch, look, listen, and learn, and watch how we actually work together and make money. And if you guys are watching this on my YouTube channel, like I said, if you want to come and join us, feel free to just go follow up with the links, and we'll get you in the room. You can see what it's like to be in a professional trading room all day long. Now, for everyone else, just remember, classes do start today. We're redoing phase 1 again. So if you missed phase 1 due to the weather conditions last week, and also we have a snowstorm coming this week, so now I'm worried about tomorrow too. My God, again. All right, so anyway, phase 3 starts tomorrow too. So I'm going to be doing live phase 3. It's funny because I almost did a phase 3 in the afternoon meeting that we did last Friday. And by the way, that's, just to bring that up. By the way, do you see how? Thank God I got out of it. I lost money on that trade, but thank God I only lost what I did because that thing dropped another $1 right after that. I got crushed. So, remember, one of the big things that you have to learn as being a good trader, it's controlling losses. So that was a pretty awesome move. By the way, another stock that's making a big move here, I forgot to throw on the list, is put TOPS on there. TOPS. I know it's something that is not within your price range. I'm not a big fan of trading stocks under $1, but TOPS was a $20,000 stock from what it says, with all the reverse stock splits, everything else. I don't know what's going on with the shipping stocks, but that's what's one of them. I don't know, is DRYS moving? DRYS? What happened? Typed in a wrong window. DRYS. Yeah, DRYS is moving too. All right. You know what? Let's throw that. It looks like shipping stocks might be making a move, guys. All right, shipping stocks are making a move. Let's keep an eye on them. All right, everyone. Market's opening up in about less than 15 minutes. Go get your coffee. Go hit the restrooms. Get ready. And just be focused, guys, because that's where we make our monies, right at the open. All right, let's see what happens. Good luck, everyone, and I'll see you in class. And for the ones that are not, I'll see you back at 2:30 for our second part of our trading the afternoon close. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.